and welcome to the Quarry Part 4. I hope you all are going super duper well. I'm going fantastic because I get to turn more people into werewolves, and that's all I want in life apparently. The ability to turn people into werewolves. Now hopefully the game players bore with us. It is close, isn't it? Yes, the scream always makes me think it's Homer Simpson every single time. I was watching some YouTubers' older content, and they were talking about Thatcher from Rainbow R6C. Unmanned drones from laser sights. All I know is a 6-inch blade never loses reception. That is true. That is very accurate. Okay. Is this showing for you guys at all? Yep, there it is. Just popped up. Excellent. How was the day? My day was good. My day was great. I started a new Stardew Valley run, and because there's like, if in Stardew Valley you can play like the evil way, which is to back the corporation, and so the way that Stardew saves the games is the name of your character is like the save file title, and so I wanted to make sure that I knew what save it was, so I named the character Evil Jeff. And I didn't think about it because in the game now, when I'm going around and meeting people, they're like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you, Evil Jeff. How are you going, Evil Jeff?" It's fantastic. It's something else. But what about yourself, Electro? Good day? Now only one more yes, we only have one more redo. We've only got one more life to save. So we have to be careful what we do.
Stories again.
I slept. That's fair.
I had no idea kids were getting freaked out about this stuff. We officially suck as counselors.
Hi, Mom. Campus. I love that. I love that they're like, we were not good counselors. And hello, Shadow. I screamed into the void. Also, half the day because Melbourne Cup and work did a thing. So why would I say no despite not really being for or against it? Fair. Just the nice like that's the really good thing we get down here in Victoria is we get the public holiday for Melbourne Cup. And hello, Punchline. How are you going? It's one of those games with a 12-second torch battery. I don't know. I don't think we've actually seen them use. Like, it's her phone battery, so it'll be that long. I think it'll stay up for a while. Because this is her magic phone, so it doesn't matter. Like, again, can I point out, she is soaked, but this phone has now taken multiple trips in the water, and it still works. I'm genuinely surprised.
Only one left.
Okay. I picked up some of that. Because the thing is, I realized we need to make sure that Emma gets bit. It's more a survival one. My mom got paid for dog sitting in advance, so I was kind of went shopping, a spree of sort, and went on a shopping spree. Nice. That's great. She got paid in advance. Did she get anything fantastic? We don't get a public holiday. We just go do stuff and take it anyway. At least the office workers do. Pretty much. That's... Now thinking today makes it... Yes.
Gotta get out of here.
So I need her to be lightly bitten. I need Emma to be lightly bitten. I've not seen or played any of this game, so it's not. It's nice to be spoiler free for once. Fair. It's basically there are werewolves running around, and I'm trying to turn it. Well, supposed to, I guess, have them survive. And I want them to be werewolves though. There's like a lot of different ways that you can play this game as well, like a lot of different outcomes depending on your actions. We already figured this out, Talos. Waterproof. It can't be waterproof. I actually, so I did go on and I like tried to like Reddit it. Like I saw what people had written on Reddit, and a lot of people asked this question about the phone, and there isn't an explanation. It's an oversight by the developers. Apparently they're just like, it's just a magic phone. Okay, so there is a werewolf here. I need this werewolf to bite me, but like not murder me. I just need it to bite me. Wait, you want her to be bitten in the actual werewolf in this game? Yes, there are werewolves, because I like werewolves, Punchline, so I want everyone to be a werewolf. So I'm trying to get them all. I've successfully infected 3 people. One of them has successfully turned. and I need to get Emma bitten because I actually like Emma more than some of the other characters. I think it's just I've become very invested in Emma's story. You got a new Nerf gun, and you went out to Burger King. What kind of Nerf gun? Like just like a like the little pistol ones, or was like one of those really big Nerf rifles type stuff? Why can't it be waterproof or have a waterproof plastic coating? Like nothing is that like that. Nothing is that waterproof. Like unless she has really high-end stuff, which just doesn't make sense for her. What is this? Can I? Oh look, a trap. Oh hey, this is where what's his face got cut down. Like I guess maybe, but I don't. There's like, it would have to be the most magical case in the universe. I remember playing a similar game a few years ago with a group of teens and a serial killer and another group of teens on a freaky boat that seems fun. Yes, I think they're all from the same developer. I think one of them, the first one might have been Until Dawn. This is its spiritual successor. I loved Until Dawn. I love games that like just give you the multiple choice type thing. Choose your own terrible fate. It was a Nerf Arrival X6800 takedown. Don't know it off the top of my head, but sounds shooty. I mean, high-end stuff does not match her current look very Fallout chic. Yes, like, this is stolen clothes, technically. She chose to, I guess, strip off and swim in the lake and then left her... Like, the thing that gets me is the fact that the phone came with her in the first place and not her clothing. I'm just so confused by Emma. And now, like, I love how we've just found this random person's perfectly fitting clothing. Ooh.
No, don't do it. We cut you and you know.
Alright, alright. These... Oh, they've got the werewolf there. Okay.
Come on, do it.
I've never done this before, Pop. Let's do it fast.
Oh my god, how many werewolves are running around? Like, okay, we know there are at least 2, right? Do we think there are more than 2? Do we think it's like a whole pack of Run. Run, Emma. Run. Run while they're distracted. Uh-oh. I was hoping that that one... Oh no. Oh, Jesus. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! I think I'm gonna have to chain. Okay, I got the bite. I got the bite. I got the bite. Okay, yes. Yes, that was a bite. That was a bite, right? Like, that was her leg in its mouth, and that was a crunching sound. She is bitten, right? Like, she's bitten. Okay, good, good. Now we can run. All right. I'm hyped, and I'm very worried about failing these quick time events. I'm so bad at them, because I technically failed that one then. I attempted Trials in Destiny. First game went well, so I went for a second, and now I remember why I just simply forgot this mode exists. It's pretty goddamn brutal. I was doing it the other day, like... I was like, oh, this isn't so bad, and then I just got torn apart.
Ryan! Abby!
Hi, because they've got that experimental thing in it right now? With the zones?
This doesn't feel safe.
No, no, it doesn't feel safe. Is she... Because if I'm bitten, I feel like she's walking off this injury very well. Oh no, you reckon it was a crunch of like the teeth on the steel cap? No, so she's maybe not bitten?
Abby?
No. No, 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 no. That... Now I'm concerned. Maybe she wasn't bitten. Have a look at the ghost armor for phones. Very durable, and if you wrap the whole phone, not recommended, it would be waterproof or at least very water resistant. But like her thing isn't fully wrapped, right? Because like she's using the screen like that. So it's like, if she had a case, I'd understand. I did see one person say that she just carries a Ziploc bag around with her and you just never see it. And so like every time she goes near the water, she's off screen privately putting her phone in a Ziploc bag that she just carries around, which I love that theory. How many werewolves, well, Max, the Hackett's and Nick so far. Well, yeah, the Hackett's haven't been shown, well, one is dead too, like, so you reckon all the Hackett's, even all Hackett's and Nick, and then the other 2 I've infected. Was reckoning steel caps do not the heels, and that was an ankle bite. That was an ankle bite. I'm not sure. Like I was like, did it bite the shoe? Do you know what I mean? Like, did it bite the shoe? Is what I was thinking. Like, but no, it was a flesh bite. Like, I don't want to, like, because she's walking like she's fine. That's what's confusing me. Like, she's not acting like she's injured at all. Emma, please let me know if you're injured. I need to know how much more I need werewolves to bite you, Emma. Is it on a scale of 0 to more biting? Where? Like, it looks torn up, right? It looks torn up. Oh my god, imagine if there's a werewolf in the car. Like, it's in that horror film where it's like someone's in the back of the car. You can see it and it's not very bulky at all. Yeah, fair. Right, I think Emma's just decided that she's going to wait in the car. That's a choice. It makes me nervous when it has this really long load time. So, Jacob's running around. Jacob has... Okay, so Chad... That's Jacob. Chad was taken by the hillbillies. Oh, that's right, we're back here. These guys...
I killed him.
No, you didn't. You just shot him.
I mean, dead people don't usually jump out of windows and run into the forest.
This is correct. This is very correct. And hello, Ozzy. How are you going?
It was gonna hurt you. You were defending yourself.
I don't know that for sure.
Okay, but they also like... Oh, good. What a lovely, charming save screen there. Like, the thing is, the guy... All his flesh exploded off him. Like, they should be much more concerned about the fact that he clearly wasn't human when she shot him. It's very spooky. Trials in Destiny 1 match do against people with the same number of wins, so it gets harder the more you win. Oh, see, that seems clever. I don't know if they do that in number... Do they do that in the current one, or is it just random?
It was you or him. And, well, that definitely wasn't
The thing is, we know for a fact it is... She has to shoot that gun to survive, so... Uh-oh.
Hey!
Is it him knocking on the door to come in?
Where the fuck is Chris Hackett?
Oh, God. Afraid. Go away.
Who's there?
I need your help. Please.
Is this Laura?
Who are you?
My name is Laura Kearney.
Yes! Yes!
Hello?
Finally, it's Laura!
Don't let me in. It's not safe out here.
Yeah, there's a crazy woman with a gun killing people.
I'm not killing people.
I'm
Holy
killing
shit,
werewolves.
Laura Kearney? You're Laura Kearney?
Can we get Laura infected?
You were supposed to be working, helping out in the nurse's office.
I'm going well, Ozzy. I think we've infected Emma with a werewolf bite, so I'm very excited, because if that's the case, and that's 4 of them that have been infected, leaving 3 people... Actually, Laura, I guess, would also count, wouldn't it? Laura and Max. So technically there's 9 people, not 7. These people have clothes and other things that could clean their face. They have so much that could clean their face.
That's right, and you never showed up?
In this game,
and the guy,
Chainsaw, the great
yes, Max.
communicator.
Yeah.
Allow me.
Mr. Hackett said that you had
In
changed
this
your
game,
mind
they
last
love
minute.
having bloody faces. It's their favorite thing. They never wipe it
I
off.
think that we should listen to her inside.
Yes, let her in. I'm gonna open the door. Let her in.
Okay.
I don't want Laura to die.
Slowly,
She's apparently
just
spent the summer
hands
hunting
up,
werewolves, I
okay?
guess.
Okay.
Come on, Laura. She looks like a badass. Like... Imagine, like, she returns home, her parents think she's just been at summer camp being a counselor, and she comes back, like, full-on eye patch gun.
Here we are again. Just you?
At this point, it is a choice. 100%. It is a choice. The final
Why don't we take another look at what you've found?
I know, this army. It's a lovely army that I'm collecting. How are you going, Ozzy? Did you finally get the haunted seal? Did you get the seal for Halloween?
How poignant. Tonight of all nights. To harness
That's right, we did
your
get a card.
fear and anxiety and turn them into intuition.
Oh, is that? Okay,
If
sure.
you can do this and plan ahead, your cunning might just save your life.
Well, I want a werewolf
Now
more,
tell
ma'am.
me, would you like to delve deeper into one of many possible
Yes,
futures?
100%. Yes, give me tips. See more. I always want to see more. Who says no to seeing more? Who goes, would you like some hints about what's coming up? And goes, no. Blind fire it. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Off you go then.
But the grind, she hurts.
Remember, isn't that terribly
exciting.
Do you still have like the 9 left to go of the haunted sectors? That's why I just did it all in one go, Ozzy. I just sat down and I was like, screw it, I'm doing this. I hated myself afterwards, but damn, I did it. Seriously, like I like the haunted sectors in Destiny. I think they're cool. I liked the Halloween event. But when you have to do 35 of them, it drives you insane.
Why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
Becoming a badass.
One night early. That was our mistake.
Can I come in, please? Her face is clean because she's been rained on, and that's the only way to get clean in this universe. You do tell us. I seem to recall a no spoiler rules. Well, no, because like that's part of the game mechanic. Is like the part of the game mechanic is having the ghost, the ball, right? Give you hints of what's coming up, so you can try and do it. So I wouldn't count that as a spoiler. Oh God. Why again? Her face is now covered in blood. I have looked at so many bloody faces in this now. Okay. Just pretend to be asleep, I guess. I wonder if it's a case of not everyone who gets bitten turns. Do you know what I mean? Like, how it could be like sometimes the virus won't activate? Hey, is that Max? Pull out.
Max!
Oh, what's dude straight? Oh.
Come here.
Okay. Everyone dies from ketchup gas. Everyone dies from the ketchup. How are you going, Paige and Dizzy? I hope you're going well. This game has had a lot of quote-unquote ketchup everywhere. Okay. So, that doesn't look great.
Kids.
Hi, Officer Creepy. Do you guys remember this guy? We all hated him when we first saw him. Incredibly creepy officer. Alright. Oh, great. Okay, so... What cheeses that face, man.
What have you done to Max?
Shut up.
Wow, he's very rude. Could you save her eye and have the game retcon? I'm guessing not. So, but that would be hilarious if like we jump to the future and suddenly her eye is like back. So I'm guessing the fact that we know she loses an eye means we know we can't avoid that happening. And we also know she can't die right now. So that's interesting. Better with french fries.
You can't just...
Shut up! This is an interrogation. I ask,
Oh, is it now?
you answer.
That is a big cup. Also, I don't think this is a very
Name.
legal interrogation. Compliant. I'm gonna trick him into thinking I'm cooperative and then attack him.
Kearney.
That's my plan.
Who are you traveling with? And what is your relationship?
Max Brinley, he's my boyfriend.
Where
Is
were
he
you
going to
headed
be for
last
long?
night?
To Hackett's
Oh.
Quarry summer camp. You
I
already
know,
this.
I know.
What have you done
I
with
feel like
Max?
that.
No.
Punch, I'm
I
waiting for it to
asked,
somehow die.
you
Like she
answer.
somehow dies
That's
because
how
of my
this works.
choices. Knowing me, I'd figure out a way to do it. Okay, fine. Compliant. Play along with Officer Creepy.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh.
Did you forget your own question?
Why were you going to Hackett's Quarry last night?
I feel like
Max
he
and I
doesn't
are
know what he
camp
wants to
counselors.
ask.
Oh, bullshit. Counselors aren't due until today.
I told you, we drove up and got there early. We figured we'd just go to camp.
Why didn't you go to the motel like I told you?
Because we were like way closer to the camp.
And we wanted to
We're
go to
broke.
the camp.
Mhm.
What? That seems believable to me, right? Like, he seems like he's really, like... God, kids would never do something like that, but... It's pretty normal for teenagers to just go off and be stupid, right?
Okay, Sheriff Hackett. Wait, Hackett? Like, Chris Hackett?
Don't change the subject.
Okay, so all the family is
What
related?
the fuck
Why?
is going on here, man?
Why have they got
You
a
have no
summer
idea
camp
what's
with
going on
werewolves?
Not a goddamn
It seems like a
clue.
bad idea
You
to.
just stepped in some grade A double prime. Go ahead and kill yourself cosmic type shit, young lady.
Amazing, amazing. And Painted Dizzy, bad joke, hey? Alrighty. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think this is with a yay or a nay. If you think this is funny, this is your joke. Painted Dizzy, what do penguins sing at a birthday party? Freeze a jolly good fellow. Great, Andy, great. You managed to every time I pick up this book, I don't think Andy Griffith can disappoint me any more than he has, but he usually proves me incorrect. So yes, what do penguins sing at a birthday party? Freeze a jolly good fellow. Decent enough pun. Decent enough pun there? So you guys are actually like yes to that one? Okay, that can be a yay if that's what you guys want. Was that a death by hypothermia joke? It's a penguin joke. We're in the penguin section. So all the jokes are penguin related, and then we're getting to school jokes, and then there's a section on sheep jokes. So good job, Andy.
And your only option is to buckle the fuck up and do what I say.
This guy
You
is not
understand?
very good at talking to people. That's a name from a like. So, oh, hang on. Let's plead.
Please.
Stop being intimidating. And hello, Boom. How are you going?
Stop trying to intimidate me and tell me what the fuck.
Gosh, the graphics are impressive. I missed the joke. They're actually really cool. The graphics. They really went all in on this. There was meant to be a full stop in that sentence.
What's going on? Is Max alive?
I feel like that's a fair question. Like, sir, did you kill my boyfriend?
I feel like I'm going crazy.
I would too with that man staring at me. Like, that just no emotion or anything showing.
What?
Please untie the girl covered in blood. There's really no reason to. This guy's been creepy from the start. This guy doesn't look like the Hackett we know. I think. I really do want to. Are you unlocking me?
Let's go.
Damn it! Okay. So maybe being nice is not the best. Well, there you go. Max is alive and naked, apparently.
Hey,
Oh.
you asshole!
No, he's got pants on. Where are your clothes?
What the fuck's going on?
Max!
I know you hear me.
That cop is Xena. That's distracting. The cop is terrifying.
Fuck.
Wait, it's horses that go nay. It's horses. Horses that go nay. Oh, I see what you did there, Shin. Well done.
Max! Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
No clothing, and
kind of all mixed up, but
I saw you get attacked quite
more
viciously.
or less intact, I think.
Do they remember getting injured?
Why am I naked?
What?
What?
I mean, after we got attacked, the next thing
The
I know, I'm
werewolf
waking
stole
up in a
your
jail
clothes.
cell, and you're gone, and now you're back again, and I'm super naked, and there's blood and stuff everywhere.
Oh, gee. So wait, is it
I
like?
mean, what the fuck happened?
I'm wondering, like, is it he already turned or something, and somehow they're like, and we gave him underwear back. I don't think Max is okay. I do not think Max is okay. Hello, Dad. Makes sense. How are you going? He wanted me to confess.
Yeah, so our host was very keen on getting me to confess. But
Yeah,
I
what
honestly
crime does he
couldn't
think
tell
they
you
have?
What I was meant to be
Like-
owning up to.
Jesus. What he used to try to get you to talk? The pincher, the blade? 3-hole punch?
No, he wasn't torturing me.
Who does this guy think he is?
Well, Sheriff of North Kill.
His naked
apparently.
become.
Death
North
is
Hill?
whimsical today.
No, I agree. I agree. I don't know. Like, he's not completely naked. He has underwear on. But Ciao and hello, Spider-Man. How are you going? I hope you're going
Max.
well.
What?
What is
Did
it?
you even look at the map? Hackett's Quarry in North Kill. That's the town.
An interesting fact. Fantastic.
And it gets better. I gotta look at his name badge and
We know he's a hack. So he obviously is fine with us chatting. I'll do the interesting fact in just a moment. I just want to make sure I don't lose where this conversation with all of them is going. There you go. See, he's brought his clothes back. What did you... Oh, new clothes. Here, have some clothing.
Get dressed.
what's he giving you?
I'm not gonna be the guest of honor at Fashion Week, I'll tell you that much.
Hey,
My assumption...
did I say you could talk to each other?
Wait, you can't stop us. I'm just
I
being...
wasn't aware we needed your permission, Detective Dick Whippet.
Yeah, it's a free country, Officer Oat. For
Wow.
brains.
Wow, Max, that's a great job there. That was a truly impressive insult. Right.
All right, buddy.
Waiting on a new game to download.
Hands
What's
to
the
the
new
bars.
game, Spider-Man, that you're downloading? Oh, good. We're handcuffing him through the bars. Fantastic. Oh, no. Okay.
Your turn. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere, we can talk right here.
Come on.
In my
Hey,
bloody cell.
hey.
Get the fuck off!
So do we think one of the werewolves running around is possibly Max?
Good boy.
If, like... Because, like, there is no way in hell Max was not infected, right?
Hey. Stop
So do we...
struggling.
Because, like, I want to know who the other werewolves are. Calm down, Max.
Max, calm down. You're only making it worse.
Laura,
You don't want me to struggle while I'm in handcuffs, but why?
what the hell did you do to her?
Shut up.
The only game that has 186 endings. I wish other games had close to that many. Wishful thinking. And hello, Lightning. How are you going? Yeah, I'm so curious about like what some of my other choices in this game would have led to. Because I've had to save people twice now, and like use up my death tokens, and I really got one left. And like dramatically different paths happen each time. So I'm so curious. Like, I can see how replayable this game is. Like, if you like the story and that, like, very replayable.
Okay.
Because I'm sure we would have had a lot more permanent deaths by now,
Gotta be
possibly.
something in here you can use.
She is just covered in blood. Like, literally just covered in blood. Grid Legends, just another racing game. Fair. Still on the racing binge. But explains why he seems perfectly healthy. That's what I'm thinking, right, Punchline? Like, he must have, like... I'm thinking...
Spoon?
I'm thinking he, So what I think happened was Max turned into a werewolf, and he was naked, but they gave him, like, the underwear so that they could have him in the game appear on screen. And, like, they're kind of like, but he's actually naked. And that's why he had to have new clothes brought to him and everything. So I'm thinking he actually werewolfed out. And that's why he's fully healed. One that streams. So. We have Spoon. He has the same underwear as Bruce Banner. The underwear that just doesn't go no matter what. If you he changed into a werewolf, but the underwear stayed.
Not a chance.
Well, maybe if your fingers weren't covered in...
I need some sort of lever.
Because it looked like the blood doesn't even look like it's really drying. It looks very wet. This game graphics must be incredible. My internet is bad and I've had to drop the stream down to 360p for semi-non-buffering. Game still looks really good. Tell us to become fuzzier with each drop. The game looks really good, but I've become fuzzy. That's great. Was that the thing I just clicked then? What have we got here?
While the town of North Kill lay there sleeping, the hag in the woods started weeping. As the bodies decay, the wolves hunt their prey, and the sheriff continues his creeping.
That's a lot of effort to leave a clue like that. Was that with the spoon? Is that why it's bent?
Bird noises. I repeat, bird noises. The sound coming to you is bird noises. Thank you. This has been bird noises.
There you go. You got your good vibes there, Ozzy. The bird noises. Oh, yes, the world, we got a card. Yes. Yes, for random wandering around. Okay, fantastic. So that, all right, so we've investigated that. Because it wants us to explore your prison cell. Okay, so explore my prison cell. Is this what it feels like to be you, Barry? Just trapped in the prison. Well, what about if I grab the spoon? Can I grab the spoon and use that on the brick? Is that the problem? Was like I grabbed spoon too soon? Get the spoon and use it as a lever. Come on. Spoon. There we go.
That could work.
There we go. You're pleased. You got the birds.
Yeah, this
Less rats and bugs in here than my basement. Fair. Spoons can be used to leverage more than cereal. Spoons, the ultimate leverager.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got a brick. Well, I can use that as a weapon. That's fair. There's a few different things you could use. Like, can we make the hole bigger somehow? What can we do with our brick? We've upgraded to the power of brick. Returning the spoon. How? Is that it? Was that all you wanted to be? Oh, it looks like he's coming back. I wonder if there's an option where you don't open that thing in the wall. Like, probably not. One brick, now what? One brick,
Watch it, man.
a
That
hole on the
bruise
other side.
easily.
Oh, you don't need more, Max. Have you? Now you're a werewolf, Max.
Hey, the second we get out of here, you're toast, motherfucker.
Ma'am, he is not letting you out of here. This is very illegal.
Second you get out.
He's so creepy. He's so creepy.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What?
Hey! What the fuck is that supposed to mean, asshole?
Oh, Laura, you're screwed. Why would
You can't just leave us in here!
No need. Yes, reminder of interesting fact. Yes, no need. Why would you need a brick for protection from what you're safe with the cops here? I feel very unsafe with this cop. Just wait around, not exploring the prison for a few hours. Exactly. Just hang out there, not exploring. All right. So before I do forget Spider-Man, the interesting fact for today. So the interesting fact is Linda Burfield. So Linda Burfield, she was born in 1867, and she was born in America, and she, did the whole thing of growing up until she was 18, and then got married, which is very common. Happened in 1885. So back in the 19th century, people were like, "Oh, you're 18, go get married. That's your one thing now." And she married a guy called Edwin Perry, and almost immediately was like, "I'm not interested in you," but she was interested in what he did, which he was a doctor. Now, Linda herself had no medical training. However, she did end up working as a doctor because of a loophole in the Washington law at the time. She was able to practice medicine and call herself a doctor, even though she'd never received any training. So she started doing this after watching her husband do all the doctoring, but she had very different views on how to heal people. Specifically, she thought that the best way to heal someone would be to starve them. So she was massively into fasting. So she believed that from basically anything from like a headache to a broken arm and everything, like the broken arm would be sped up if you starved a person. And so she started doing that. Now, she was going by the title Dr. Perry, and that was when Gertrude Young ended up meeting her. And so it's early 1900s now when Linda is doing this. Linda Perry now, because she got married, and she meets Gertrude. Gertrude had suffered a stroke, and because of that, she has had some issues moving her arms and like mobility issues. And so Linda told her that what they'll do is a 40-day fast. So all she'd have is like maybe a thing of tomato broth each day. And Gertrude thought this sounded really smart, and she was impressed because Linda was a doctor and a female doctor, so she trusted her more. And so Gertrude started doing that. It's the opposite of what video games have taught us. We needed 16 cheese wheels to heal. Exactly, Barry. Exact opposite to video game logic. And as Gertrude is on this fast that was meant to last for 40 days, she rapidly starts losing weight, and other doctors who knew her were very concerned. Everyone in her life was very concerned because she was getting very thin very fast. And on day 39, Gertrude died due to having starved herself. Patient help. I'm malnourished from starvation. Linda, time to fast so you become better. Exactly, Electro. Exactly. And so obviously people tried to charge her for it, but it got dropped, and they were like, no, she should be allowed to continue practicing medicine, and it's not her fault that Gertrude starved to death. So at this point, Linda breaks up with her husband because she's done with him, and she has decided that as opposed to taking the death of one of her patients as a bad sign, that it was actually a good sign, and she's gone, you know what, that wasn't my fault she died. So she keeps practicing, but she does change her name. She marries a man called Samuel Hazard, and this is in 1903. So now her name is Dr. Hazard, and yes, she insisted people call her that. Many people did not want to call her Dr. Hazard, but she was very proud of it. And in 1906, she opened up what was called Wilderness Heights. It was a sanatorium where she could have everyone come, and a lot of people came to her because she was very good at talking to people, and her husband, Samuel Hazard, was an incredibly handsome, charming man who was also a con artist. There's a whole backstory with him as well, where like he's married to multiple women, but when he meets Linda, he's like, wow, the way you starve people to death, you are the love of my life. And they end up being together for both the rest of their lives, and like, it's very strange. It's like two terrible people met each other and genuinely fell in love. So they actually love each other, but she opens this up and she gets a lot of people coming there, and people keep dying. Dr. Hazard, yeah, well no, I choose serious illness, indeed. They're a perfectly horrible couple, but she gets a lot of clients. Now the thing is this, people are still dying under her care. Gertrude was just the first. And Claire Williamson comes to her clinic to get cured. And obviously, Dr. Hazard does the same thing. She starves her. But the problem is, Claire dies. She's one of the ones that died from it. She was only she was less than 50 pounds when they found her body. And the problem was that this was the wrong person to starve to death, because Claire Williamson was very, very rich and very well known. And so this time, the charges don't get dropped. It doesn't get swept under the rug. Instead, Dr. Hazard, she gets done for manslaughter, is sentenced to 20 years, but gets out in 2 years. And so this was in 1912, Claire died. She's out again on the streets in 1915. Dr. Hazard also gets a pardon from the governor. No one knows why, but the governor was like, you know what, Dr. Hazard, obviously not your fault. And so Dr. Hazard, though having her reputation ruined, takes her husband, Samuel Hazard, and they move to New Zealand, where she opens up another practice. All in all, there ends up being 17 people they know died directly from her methods, but they think that there are more people that she influenced. And then in 1938, she herself at age 70 finally died, and she died starving herself as she was trying to fix her own illnesses. So she genuinely thought the best way to cure things was to starve yourself. So she died by her own medicine. I hope you enjoyed that one, Spider-Man. What his ancestors did to get that surname. It's a heck of a surname, right? Max, you are okay. That was a great. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
It's just a foot.
That was. I love the end of Dr. Hazard.
The interrogation.
Why did she come down this way? Why couldn't she have stayed up there?
Yeah. Can't break old Max.
Down to New Zealand.
Many have tried, many have failed.
I'm being serious, Max.
Max, you're a werewolf now. You need to grow up, buddy.
He just asked a lot of questions.
Stared into my soul.
Of weirdly specific questions about us and where we're going and why and how I was feeling this morning.
Why does he not buy our story? Why is this the most difficult thing for him to buy?
Nothing I said made him seem any less annoyed.
I think he just likes being annoyed.
He asked how you were feeling?
Yeah. Why, he didn't ask you?
No.
Huh. Rude.
That's your concern, Max? Alright, what's the bet Max is the one that scratches our eye out? I bet you he does. I bet you he goes wolf mode and scratches our face. This would suck if we get stuck in here. Like the cop just leaves.
Oh, hey, did you get a look at his name badge?
You mean it's not really Detective Dick Whippet?
No, it's Hackett.
Hackett.
Didn't they just have this conversation?
Sheriff Hackett.
Death is a 100% foolproof method to be free
really
of all diseases. That is correct.
Oh my god, like the Chris Hackett?
Yeah.
Who's the Chris Hackett?
As in camp leader Mr. Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, remember?
So, it's all the Hackett's. Like, it's obviously like a family bloodline curse thing or something?
Last night feels like a lifetime ago.
Did you forget?
The fuck does that mean, though? You know? Where we set up?
No, well, the thing is, they kept trying to tell us not to go there. I don't think they said...
Maybe it's some kind of crazy camp counselor kidnapping ring.
That's... I mean... What?
Like, it's definitely a case of just we were in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's not acting like a kidnapper.
Well, I guess Sheriff Hackett's not exactly acting like a typical kidnapper, but he's not acting like a typical cop.
He has
either.
technically kidnapped
Well,
you.
you know
Can I
about
point that out? Like, he is acting like a typical kidnapper in that he has kidnapped them. They have been kidnapped. He might also be a police officer and holding them in a jail cell, but he has kidnapped these kids.
For Zach.
Max is very odd. Max is a very odd one.
I'm just trying to get us out of here, and I can't get us out of here until I have some clue of why the fuck we're in here.
Max
I
just
don't know. What
sulking.
if we can't make sense of it?
What? Then I'll unleash
Well,
you
we
on
have
them.
to.
Sometimes things just don't make sense. What then?
Well,
We're just stuck in a backwater jail cell for the rest of our lives?
I suspect not. I suspect he'll murder us before we just live out our... I don't think he's going to keep us there. Like, do you know what I mean?
This isn't forever, Max.
Like, we just grow up
You
in
can't
these
just hold
cells?
us here forever.
You didn't seem too convinced of that.
You gotta stay positive. You can't think like that.
Why not? Might as well just accept it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I would be expecting him to murder me, honestly.
Think
I
about
would
the
be
rest
like,
of the
cool.
summer, Max. And school?
He's not just letting you go.
I've been dreaming about becoming a vet since I was 5 years old. I'm not gonna let this fleabag fuckface stop me.
Well, let's get Laura out of here so she can go and be a vet, everyone.
Get
We
me
have...
out of here. I'm gonna study to be a vet, and you're
You're a
gonna,
werewolf. You're good.
What?
That's right, he didn't get into the school.
I'm gonna what?
Arrested house, arrested for trespassing, breaking and entering,
I saw
property
the
damage,
letter,
possible murder, and
Max.
becoming a werewolf.
What are you talking about?
a rejection letter for college. I found it.
I
in your
don't think we
bag.
weren't, well, the thing is, Electro, like, he drugged her. Like, that was the thing. He drugged Laura. Like, I don't think we've been arrested. He definitely he drugged me, like Laura, and then shot Max. In, I think, his werewolf form or something, or shot at something near Max.
You were poking around in my stuff?
Yes, I was. I was snooping super
I can't
hard.
believe you didn't tell me.
I can't believe you're deciding to have this emotional conversation here, in this... Well, you know what? Screw it. We might not
I
get a
was
chance.
embarrassed.
Your grades were good, and you wrote a great essay?
Yeah, apparently not good enough.
Well,
Fuck.
yes.
You've been making plans, Max. What the fuck?
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I feel like now's not the best time for this Everyone really likes having dramatic conversations in this game at the weirdest of times. Sorry, sarcastic. Sorry, I lied. No, that's fine.
I'm sorry, Max. This really sucks.
Your life is going to be really different now, Max.
Hey, it's not the worst thing to happen this
Proof
summer.
of this. The proof of the drugging?
I'm sorry.
We watched him.
I shouldn't have kept it from you.
Well, if
You
I
know you
was
can
changing
talk
my
to me
life
about
around
anything,
him,
right?
well, he
Yeah.
doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, I do.
Max appreciates your sympathy. I think that is the first positive thing I've had come up. Usually it's like, this character has lost respect for you.
Okay, let's just
this
focus
character is
on
getting
getting out of
frustrated
here
with
for
you.
now.
Great,
So I think that's
sign
the
me up.
first positive thing we've actually had happen.
We need to go over it from the beginning.
Like from when we left home?
Like from when we ran into the cop.
Cop was
So
weird
after
and
we ran
creepy.
into the... Whatever we ran into?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's when shit started getting weird.
Indeed. You hit a werewolf.
The dude acted super weird when we said we almost hit an animal. You remember that? It was like he already knew or something.
Yeah.
Also, just not a surprising...
Yeah, that was really sketchy.
Was it?
What if he's not even a real cop?
Well, he's gotta be dirty, but... I mean, I think he's a real cop.
This would be such an
We're
elaborate
in a
setup,
police
right?
station.
I mean, yeah, but there's like... nobody else around.
Also a good point, but we are in like
Yeah,
hick
that is
territory,
concerning.
so there's like
Especially
probably
the
not a
whole
lot of people.
Hackett thing. Let's just go with the idea that they're both in on it.
Okay.
I love
we're
the idea that
supposed to
he
meet
isn't
Chris
a
Hackett
cop.
at the
That
camp,
this is
and
all an
instead-
elaborate setup.
There's nobody there, and we get attacked by... something. and then the cop shows up.
Isn't he curious about where his injuries have gone?
That part's all fuzzy for me. Like, I remember the steps and a smell like wet fur and a dog collar with the name Ian on it.
Oh my god, please tell me.
Ian.
Please tell me that whoever...
I don't think it was a dog. That
The
attacked us.
original
Whatever it
werewolves
was
have
big.
little dog collars. Oh my
Like,
god, please.
person-sized big.
Yeah, it really did a number on you. Like, I'm surprised you're not more messed up. Like I vividly remember the things teeth
Good,
ripping
okay.
into you.
Good. So,
What is messed up about that is, Laura, I don't have a scratch on me.
there we go. Okay.
I'm a snake.
What?
Hey,
I'm a
okay, so your
snake.
question. Do you remember
I'm a snake.
before we got lost?
You got lost.
Well,
I'm a
yeah,
snake.
But before that, I was all like, whoa, look at the moon. It's so big, so cool to see a full moon in the middle of the woods. And you were all like, yeah, no shit, Max, it happens once a month.
Yeah, so?
Right, so, you know, full
Is-
moon.
Is he going straight to where? Yes.
Yeah.
What if,
Say it.
Okay. No.
Boop.
Stop.
I'm just saying, you know,
And thank you so much
maybe
for the
there's a
like,
slight
Lemons. I
chance
super duper appreciate it.
it was a werewolf.
How are you going?
Are you out of your...
I think my game just died.
Goddamn mine? Werewolves? Seriously? What the f... Werewolves?
Interesting,
Seriously?
okay.
What the fuck?
That was odd. That was so odd. That was like, my screen just went super duper dark and then changed. Max, yes, smarter than the entire group of bear counselors. I know, right? He went like, okay, if you were in the same situation, you remember being wildly attacked and something dog-like, and you wake up completely healed, how fast would you guys go to werewolf? Because, like, obviously absurd, but it makes sense, especially if, like, you had your body ripped open. Like, unless Mercy is standing over me somewhere with her staff, I'm going to be like, yeah, you know what? Werewolves. He got too close to the truth. The game was like, nope. The game's like, no, don't tell them yet. Everyone going good, just preparing for finals, having them this week. Well, I hope that they go super well for you, Lemons. Good luck on your tests. Finish your story. Objective, finish your story. This is Laura. She's great. She has a missing eye. My Halloween was fine. I didn't do anything, but I never do. So I just enjoy the general holiday. What about everyone else? Did anyone go out to any good parties or anything? I know Ozzy was a ghost pirate, I believe. Where Genji got you tell. Oh my god, no. I would hate that. Once a moon I turn into Genji. My most hated thing.
What's so funny?
Slightly
I said
better
literally the
than a
exact
were
same thing.
Yoda.
Okay. Do you got anything better? I mean, like, zombies?
No, because like the
aliens,
werewolves make sense.
time-hopping Draculas?
What do they, like... Okay.
Ryan, right?
Yeah?
You want answers? I've got answers. Interrupt me again, you're on your own.
How? Okay, sorry. Like, I understand that werewolf is a big ask. I guess I get that. But if I was in this situation and I had seen what I have seen and someone said to me, those are werewolves, I wouldn't be that quick. Like, I would probably not be that skeptical. I would be like, do you know what? For now, yeah, let's say they're werewolves. We'll work with that logic. I can be told that they're not werewolves at a later date, but they're really fighting this. She is not a werewolf because she's messed up and all the werewolves heal every time they turn. Yes, so she can't be a werewolf yet, punchline. So I'm thinking what happens is that Max scratches her eye out. But she hasn't been bitten, right? So I want to get her bitten. That's my goal. Laura is hardcore. Laura is very hardcore. Wait, when did they meet up with Laura? So Laura just met them. She like knocked on their door and came in. So they've just met. You got into Overwatch. I hope that makes you happy. Oh, I am happy to hear that, Lemon. What character do you play? Like in the Overwatch, which ones do you like? I'd be like, it looked more like a Kikimora. I would be like, it's a monster of some sort or some sort of vampire. Well, they're not. It could be something like that. Maybe she hasn't turned yet. Well, because like it could, yeah, like because obviously we know that Max got messed up and all his injuries healed. So that would imply that she got this injury before she got infected. I don't think she's infected yet. Feed the others of her other side of her face to the next werewolf you meet. Make the symmetrical eye patches. Just a blind werewolf? Oh no. Maybe the dog she got was a cure or a vaccine of some sort? Like an actual, like, could be something like that, like to counteract it. That would suck for her since I'm trying to make everyone werewolves.
Would it really be so crazy? With all the shit
Gonna
that
get
we've been
bitten by a
seeing
lot.
with
Yeah,
Nick,
they literally
with the
saw
thing on
someone
the roof?
transform.
Okay,
like, do you know what
really
I just realized now, more than anything, they literally watched one of them transform into a werewolf. I would not be questioning the
explain a lot
story
of
at this
stuff.
point.
Dylan.
I'm just trying to keep an open mind, okay? This is like your ghost stories. How is this so different from your ghost stories?
Those are just campfire stories. Like, there has to be a rational explanation for everything.
Yes,
for all
werewolves
of
are
this.
real, and somehow that's physically possible. That's a rational... There is a rational explanation that these things are real. Like...
There's
What-
more to all this than you think.
Did I take my eye patch off? Is that what I've done?
Just let me
I think I did.
finish.
What did I
Decide
do?
for
What is
yourself.
underneath the
You're
eye?
not
Maybe the
helping
eye's
here.
not missing. Maybe it's like permanently
you should
stuck as a
go.
werewolf or something. She's like covering it up. That totally looked like she was showing him her empty, like her eye socket, right? You've been playing Reinhardt and Hanzo a lot. Oh, cool.
The next few weeks.
I
were
used to play
long.
Hanzo
The cop
when it
kept
first
us
came
fed
out. He was like one of
and
my
let us
first
take
characters I played, and I
showers,
love
but
Reinhardt.
Aside from that, we barely saw him.
Oh,
Max and I, we talked.
and let us
a
take
lot.
showers?
As much as we could about what happened that night. It was like trading
Okay.
conspiracy theories. We talked about the cop, the camp, the accident, the woods, the
How
thing in the
much is that-
basement,
how
what
much is that
happened
for you
to
to-
Max. We just kept going over it all again and again.
I am loving
and
watching
nothing was
all the...
making sense. All we knew is that we needed to get out of there.
Yeah, 100%. Wow, so the cop just comes, here's your meals, goodbye. He's doing a lot of exercise. That's fair. Stay strong. They only turn at a full moon. But like, I guess we know so little. Like, I'm guessing that maybe they can turn outside of it. You just realized, didn't you have to redo it to save Abby? No. I just realized, like, I recorded that. Like, I knew that he turned into a werewolf, but like, I just realized how absurd it was that the characters are like going. It's like Ryan is being absurd because Ryan has seen it. That's what I realized. It clicked that was happening. You need healing. No, Shin. No. Not that I need healing. Who do we play as? Well, my top Farah, Moira, and Mercy, obviously. They're my go-tos. But tank-wise, I really like Zarya now. The Reinhardt's very high up there. You got the rest of your Twitch drops. So you got all the skins for the Overwatch. I already had them. That was the thing that frustrated me, Shadow, was I already had all of those drops. Yes. Winston's a good one too. Actually, I play a lot of them, Lemons. I play a lot of the roster. I can tell you who I don't play. That's a much smaller list.
I can't take this anymore.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. We're in a
Probably
prison
in the
cell.
same crap at camp.
No, I can't take being in here anymore.
Oh. Yeah, well, that part's pretty tough.
We've got to do something. We've
I
got to
actually
get out
kind
of
of
here.
like
we need
Max.
a plan.
Well, you keep saying that, but it's been weeks, so, you know, let me know if you have one.
That's really not very helpful, Max.
What is this guy's plan, though?
You are forgetting something.
What?
Just the itsy-bitsy tiny detail that I may or may not be a fucking werewolf, Laura.
I'm guessing
So
that's what the
can
cop
we do,
is
really?
waiting for.
We run off into the sunset only to be stopped when I turn into a nasty-ass monster and kill you and eat you, and then I run off alone into the sunset with little bits of you stuck in my teeth?
Okay,
I
stop.
like Max
Just
now.
One problem at a time. All right, we don't even know if that's what's really going on, and we won't until we get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, it seems to me that we only have two real options. We can play nice and try to get this guy on our side.
What,
Which
so
I
he'll
think-
let us go?
Or we try to catch him off guard and make our escape.
I'm thinking we try... I think we have to get reckless. Like, I think we're gonna have to get reckless here. Because
I'm not gonna be nice to this fucker 1 second longer than I have to. We've got to escape.
So I think we're just gonna have to wait, like, because he's obviously keeping us here, right? We've been here for weeks now, so he's obviously waiting for the full moon. But like, why is my question? Sojin is such a good addition to Electro. I love Sojin as one of the characters there, and Junker Queen as well. Apparently, Ozzy Junker Queen's going to be getting a bit of a buff or something. That they're saying that they're going to be buffing her in the near future, so that will be exciting. And you have grilled halloumi. Oh, I love grilled halloumi. So good. Just like just slabs of it, or is it on?
So how?
I don't know. Knock him out?
How?
Laura, you know that's kind of a movie thing only, right?
I mean,
When you
I
bang
have
someone on
that
the head,
brick.
You're more likely to kill them or leave them with permanent brain damage, not just knock
Can I
them
just
out.
say, killing him is a viable
can you
option
do?
here. Like, use our brick. Use our brick to murder him. Prison break it is.
Right. Prison break it is.
Can we have code names?
I
We're
bet you
doing
the
code
cops
names. I have
going
dibs on
to
Golden
turn out
Thunder.
to like.
Seriously, Max? We're doing this.
I bet you the cop's going to turn out to like
Okay.
secretly be a nice guy, and I'm going to accidentally have
I'm
killed
with
the
you.
guy who would save us.
Okay.
It's beef pork
Here's how
meatballs
it's
and
gonna go
halloumi on
down.
skewers. That sounds
Next time he
amazing,
opens your
Shadow.
cell to take you to get washed up,
That
you
sounds like
jump
really
him.
good food.
You tackle him down and take the keys from his belt, drag him into your cell, lock him in there, unlock my cell, and then we'll steal his car and just drive right the fuck out of Dodge.
I mean,
Right.
it's a
okay,
plan.
that's not really a plan, though. You know, that's just kind of saying let's escape, but with a whole lot more words.
No, he won't be expecting it. We're in a routine now. We'll catch him in the back foot.
That's like she is right. Like after this time, he would probably be like, they're not going to escape. Do you know what I mean? His guard would be down. It's decent on oily like the lamb skewers. Ah, yes, I hate when food is really oily. It's very annoying. I find fish and chips in Melbourne to always be way too oily. It's my biggest gripe here. Hi, detective. Can you
Come on.
attack him now? Do as Laura said. I feel like he is going to... Like, has he been giving us different clothing as well?
Ow, ow. Careful.
Really?
Careful. Ah, ah, ah.
Really?
He's not a very good werewolf, is he? He's definitely not gotten, like, super strength or anything. The sheriff doesn't trust you. The sheriff trusted me in the first place?
Genius.
Yeah, okay, that was a bad plan. I will agree there. That was a
But
bad
what about
plan.
my shower?
Well, now you don't get one. Okay, maybe I messed up. Maybe I should have tried to be on his
said-
side.
Take your fucking clothes off!
Fuck off!
Get back!
Max, what's going on?
Oh.
Fuck away from him!
Okay. Options, I guess. What you doing, buddy?
Shut up.
Are you offering me to Max?
Have a seat.
Oh god. Did he?
Quit squirming. Said you want to be a vet, right? Call us an internship.
Let me go!
You're not gonna believe it until you see it for yourself.
So has he? He hasn't even said that to them. Like,
Can you ask next
question.
time, dude? Jeez.
she's got a point.
Don't get too close.
At any point in time, has he?
What's your position? Over.
Has he actually said that they're werewolves, or?
Mm-hmm. Just wrapping things up here.
I'm so. Yeah, it's not good. There's no point in calling for help because whoever it is working with him.
Down to 20. Over.
It would just annoy the
What's
cop.
gonna happen?
Well, I'll tell you. It's not gonna be pretty.
He looks like he's really
Don't
happy
worry.
about this.
I'll be back at dawn.
You're really gonna leave me here?
You'll be fine. Just don't get too close.
What if he breaks out? This is a terrible plan. Like, I know that Laura, in theory, can't die because she's telling the story, but this is a terrible plan. And has he actually said, yes, you are a werewolf, young man? Like, she'll be fine. He said so. He has a werewolf strength and he couldn't beat the cop. That's what I was thinking, Electro. Like, surely he would have supernatural strength. Or does he only get that when he's a werewolf? Tell me what you're feeling.
Max, tell me exactly what you're feeling.
Laura,
Use your
I don't
words,
feel
Max.
so good.
Not good like how?
I
Is
don't
she
know, just
gonna? Her face is gonna get covered in blood again, isn't it?
bad.
It's been a while since we've seen a character with their face covered in blood. Or owed it.
Come closer, let me see your eyes.
I think I better stay back.
Max, I need to observe you.
I need to study. He did say that I wanted to be a vet, so...
Is this fucking close enough for you, bitch?
Wow. That's very rude, Max. This from, like, the guy over there who's like, you've got oats for brains. Ooh.
Max.
You okay? Max is not doing okay.
Max. Tell me what's going on.
I don't think Max can talk right now. Oh, there's some pointy. Oh, that looks brutal. Very sharp, pointy teeth. I really hope he locked that door. Maybe stop screaming at him. I feel... Isn't he just going to get, like, enraged? Oh, Jesus! Yeah, okay, I was right on...
No.
Jesus! Okay, I was right that he scratches our face. Okay. I mean, she can still be a vet with one eye, right?
Fuck!
Yeah, it's gone. She is taking this so well. Like, honestly, I would have freaked out so...
I mean, a casualty or two along the way. There's no big deal,
Just a few.
right?
Just a few. Like, I think most people would have freaked out way more over missing an eye. And she's just gone, I'm just going to do surgery now. Well, not surgery, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm just going to take care, like... She snaps over to hard ass very quick.
Perception.
Yeah, that's gone now. She can still be a vet though, right? Like, you can have a one-eyed vet. I would think. Surely? Like, it probably makes it a... Like, she'd get used to the...
Let's see what that bastard cop's hiding.
I'm actually really surprised you came back there. Do you want to check on Max? So only bites work with this type of werewolf. I think so, Punchline. I think it has to be something in the saliva. I mean, a vet is basically a doctor. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's she can still... You don't need both eyes. I mean, the animals might find it a bit weird. I was just like, cause like, you know... Oh god, okay. Can I... I'm surprised at how quiet he is, actually. Do you not want to go there? Can I shouldn't, but I... Oh, okay, he's not coming up now. The game's not going to keep having him, like, try and scratch our face off. Why don't you run now, Laura? Like, now that I'm out, I should try and escape. Like, get closer. It won't let me, unfortunately. She seems to have two personalities. One semi-tough and one badass murderer. That's it, basically. She just went from, like, I'm a little bit... Like, look at that. Look at the amount of goddamn blood this woman has, like, just put everywhere. I really hope Laura lives through this, because she will make a very badass vet. Or werewolf hunter, whatever she ends up deciding she wants to do with her life. I imagine she probably ends up with a bit of a grudge against werewolves after this. So I'm hoping I can turn her into a werewolf, so... Do you think her eye would grow back? If, like, do you think it becoming a werewolf... Because we've seen it restores people, but that's after, like, that's with them being infected. Do you reckon it could regenerate her eyeball? Like a fountain... Oh my god, because if it could regenerate your eyeball, right? If it does, you could... Oh my god, you could totally sell werewolfism as, like, a cure. Like, people who are, like... missing limbs and stuff. You could be like, if you'd like your limb back, just become a werewolf. You could sell werewolfism as a thing. Do you know what I mean? That would be neat.
Figures. But I guess I can't leave Max.
Charge people to be bitten. It replaced Max's eyeballs before it popped everything else. It replaced Max's eye... Max never lost... Did Max lose his eyes? Head wounds tend to bleed so much that it's probably a small amount of blood. That's fair. Head wounds do bleed an insane amount. Which is always why they look so much worse than they usually are.
Fuck. I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Why? Why do you need to rest? What? Okay, yeah, you did lose a fair chunk of blood, but, or at least it looked like a fair chunk of blood. And she probably, you know, it's not good to lose that much blood.
Huh. Mama's boy. 56. That means he was born in 1965.
Is that important? I love that she's immediately going to like, how old is this man? And making it like mama's boy. Might be the best. Yeah, I was just like, it's probably the... She's getting a little fatigued. I would be running. I would be figuring out how to get out of the station, right? Because, like, I get that she's all, I love Max and stuff, I assume. Because of the whole relationship thing. But, you can come back for Max. And also he's a werewolf right now. He's busy being a werewolf.
I'm a snake.
Whoever was
I'm
wearing
a
this
snake.
too well.
Oh no.
I'm a snake.
Charge sheriff badge. Jesus, what happened there? I'm a snake. But he also looks kind of young for a guy his age. Max? Or, the officer. The officer guy looks very young. Like, I would have pegged him in, like, 40s at the latest, but, like, okay. What else do we have around here? I love the I'm a snake meme. Is there any, just that sheriff thing? I feel like I'm missing... What is the... So it's like explore the police... So we are just exploring the police station, so... Jesus, Laura. Okay, so we got his...
I need to lie down.
Do you? I think you're fine. You're fine, Laura. No need to lie down. Keep exploring things. Lurking a lot more than usual, but is everyone still alive? And hello, Greg! Thank you so much for the lurk. So... No one is dead yet, but Emma should be infected with a bite. And Laura is a badass who got her eye ripped out and immediately just went, I'll take care of this. And Max has returned. He's living in the prison cage. But yes, we also have, so we've got, Nick turned into a werewolf and Abby survived after having her head brutally torn off, but we reset that. So Nick's turned, Emma's infected, Brian is infected, or Dylan? Dylan is infected, and someone else is infected, right? We had 4. We had 4 that were infected. The sheriff might be using the werewolf juice to stay young. Werewolves make juice. Well, if you put them in a blender, I guess you could make it as a juice. And that's true. Maybe if you're a werewolf. Oh, that's the stuff he knocked me out with.
This must be what he used to knock me out.
There you go, Emma. So yes, I'm trying great to turn everyone into werewolves if I can. To varying degrees of success. Could make a potion or something, surely. You'd think. Like, surely werewolf blood would be a... Like, if you're a magic person, surely werewolf blood would be an ingredient. Like, surely you could do something with that. Like, even if it's just, I don't know, a really spicy salad dressing or something. Surely you could do something with werewolf blood. Full moon. Birthday beers. I love that.
July 7th.
We really like finding out this guy's birthday, don't we? Why is she still talking about going back to her cell? She is free. That's what I mean, Electra. Like, she's just kind of like... She's been Stockholmed really well by this guy. Like, I really just want to go back to where my to the werewolf and that. Something came up here. I saw something come up then. What? What did I do? Damn it, did you guys see that? I swear to God, there was something that came up when I was walking by there. Can I go around? No, there's... Laura does not want to go that way. Laura is stopped. Damn it, what was there? I missed the prompt. Well, this locker room is primed for a werewolf fight. I know, right? Like, well, I want to know why all the lockers are there. Okay, no, the wrong one. Why are the lockers like this? Who's your favorite? Yours was Caitlin. I really like Caitlin. I like Laura probably the most, I think. We dislike Chad.
And myself. I need to sleep.
Do you? I don't think you do. Chad has been dunked on. Honestly though, the problem is, Greg, I keep playing them all like assholes, so they're all really mean to each other. So I'm making it very hard for people to like the characters. Where is Chad? Chad is, he got his foot stuck in a bear trap and then the hillbillies took him. So Chad is off, there. But no, I think, like, I actually kind of like Emma as well. But I think it's because I've gotten Emma out of, like, a really dangerous situation. So I'm, like, I'm bonded through...
Look at that! That's a trap!
It does feel like a trap. Like, it's like her and Laura put in, like, these bad situations. Okay, are you done exploring the station? No, there's more. That's a trap. They really missed the opportunity to not actually name him Chad. I know, right, Greg? He's like, it's so clear that he's Chad. Like, I know that they claim his name is Jacob, but it's clearly Chad. Why does this displease you, Laura?
What are you hiding, Travis?
Cease and desist. Okay. I like that she's on first name base with the cop now. Like, her and Travis have just, they've been through so much. Seriously, you can escape, Laura. You don't have to go back to your cell. Did you get to the part where Emma is running around in a bathing suit? Yes, yes, where she was running around in the bathing suit, and then the werewolf. So we've had 2 people die, but because I got like the special pack, basically there's like a rewind death thing I have. So we have a total of 3 redos we can do throughout the entire game, and we've used 2 of them because Emma we opened up the trap door in the treehouse first before going to the bag, and the werewolf just ate our faces, and then Abby had her head ripped off. So that's great. She was very much dead in your first playthrough. Was it the same thing I did, Greg, where you opened up the trap door and the werewolf just comes down on your face? Then yes, we have seen her die in her undies. We have indeed, it's in fact, seen her die in her undies. Currently donating a Zen in comp. Oh, nice, Shadow. I've really got into Zen again lately. Like, he works really well with Smeta. Oh, good. It's his birthday, isn't it? It's gonna be his passcode is the birthday or something. Oh, good.
Hello?
Creepy whispering. Yep, same. I have a feeling a lot of people have Emma dead in their first playthrough early on. I very much want to replay this game again with different outcomes though, because I'm keen to see them. Alright. Username. Good thing he auto put that in. Oh, T Hackett, great username. Hint,
Not
my
so much a hint as a slap in the face.
He's not very good with computers, is it? I love it. He's like, my birthday, just in case.
Fuck yeah.
He is not a very computer savvy man. What have we... We'll just go through his emails. Why not escape? Like, I understand kind of maybe here, trying to figure stuff out. We handle this. But isn't he just going to wander in the station and, like, re-put me in my cell?
Weren't hikers at all, but ghost hunters who went in search of answers and fell victim to the mercy of the hag of Hackett's Quarry, never to be seen again.
Like us. Except for the fell victim to the mercy of the blah 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 blah.
We're more like, ghost investigators?
Spectre sleuths?
Sure.
So, what happened next?
Well, according to reports from the local paper, the North Kill Gazette.
I just feel like the cop is going to come in at any time.
And that spread pretty quickly. Before they knew it, the whole place was up in smoke, including the show's leading lady and her alleged baby boy.
Oh, is that who's haunting us? So is this like the Hackett family murdered this lady and her son, and that's why the lady's stalking us? Or like just being generally cursed, like the Hackett line? I mean, having a family, like, if the curse for murdering a woman and the baby with fire is werewolfism, that's not the worst curse that they could have ended up with. As we can see, you apparently can heal while you're a werewolf quite well. I mean, if werewolves were real, 100%, you could make so much money from it, right? Like, because people would want to be a werewolf. They would pay you to bite them. You could become... I wonder, if werewolves were real, do you think that would be a thing that would, like, it would become illegal to intentionally bite someone? Like, governments would be like, no, you're not allowed to just keep turning everyone into werewolves. Oh, where are you done to you? Does that look like a computer that has a working internet connection? It does not. It does not look like a computer that has a working internet connection. Might use the just the very unimaginative names. Is there anything else on this, or you heard this? No. Okay, so it's just the same thing. Does that look like a computer? All right. So is his fridge just open? Oh, is that a safe? Oh no, it's a. What is this dude's life? Like, this place just seems to be a wreck. Freak show goes up in flames. 4 mounts on hikers still
Anne Radcliffe and Edward Benson. Wonder who they are.
Werewolf food, I'm guessing. Okay, so... Oh no, missing dogs! Missing cats! No! The werewolves are eating the dogs and cats? That's sad. Poor dogs and cats. Is there even a power cable on the floor? It's powered by plot. Okay, so... Now that we've learnt the very upsetting news that the poor animals are being eaten by the werewolves. Return to your cell. Why? Why is she why is she not exiting? Like, leave, Laura. You don't have to go back to prison. You could free yourself. I know you want to save Max, but like, free yourself. Come back any other time with a person. Like, seriously. Wait, is Max missing? No. Okay, he's still there. Hey, Max. I'm gonna go back here, apparently, to prison. The game was a win. Woo for the win, Shadow. Congrats. I keep mixing up Emma and Laura. They look and act so similar. Very similar. Oh, I guess go to sleep. I would have fled. Would you guys have escaped? Did he put me on the ground? Oh, hey, dude.
You want to tell me what happened?
My face got clawed off, dude.
I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, yeah. What happened to him?
Why didn't you run?
Yeah. I won't honest. I
won't leave Max.
This doesn't mean I trust you.
I don't care. I just want to help him.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Why, dude? The sheriff admires your dedication.
I'm too tired to argue.
But
to be fair, game, you forced me to keep Laura here. I would have had her run away.
Me too.
Also, I'm gravely injured. Sir, I understand I put a bandage over it, but I'm a teenage girl with limited medical supplies and medical training. Could you please take me to a doctor?
So you made yourself at home.
Great, so he's got my drugs. The sheriff doesn't trust you.
That's what you used to knock me out with, isn't it?
This is dangerous.
What? Like, that is an injury that needs to be tended to. Max must have the world's largest... I mean, she looked at his definitely can't be his personality. His personality is a big garbage. He has to be amazing, yes. There has to be something amazing about him.
Night? Maybe I'd still have 2 good eyes.
This is dangerous, my drugs. But me tying you up in front of a werewolf isn't dangerous.
Yes, but it's really fucking hard to do.
Why not just knock them out before they change? Or get like a sleep dart like Anna's gun. Like, if there's options, you could just pretend to be Anna. Shoot your biotic rifle at him. So, we know I obviously escape. Oh, hey, buddy.
What's this?
Clawed your girlfriend's eye out.
Watch.
So, is his plan, like... Okay, I'll just say this. I can't take anyone in the universe, like, seriously if they're wearing, coveralls. Like, the overalls. I can't take them seriously. Even the hillbilly running around who is intimidating is less intimidating because of his wardrobe. So, now that they've put Max in that, I'm just like, why? Why did you not use it to hide? there's so many questions. Tis but a flesh wound. North Kill Police Department. North Kill? Oh, good name. Sir, could you... Has he given us any form of entertainment or anything? This seems really unreasonably cruel to look us up.
Nice job cleaning up. Yeah,
Okay, I was like, I made a mess everywhere, dude. Oh, good. He's drinking whiskey down here with us. I mean...
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
Also, how do you know a good job? She may have just put a bandage on her head.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
You had one chance to escape, ma'am, and you didn't take it, so...
Yeah. Just because you know, doesn't mean you know.
What?
You know?
I know there are werewolves, dude. Like...
What?
I'm not.
Just explain!
This isn't what it seems to be.
Okay, Laura's really reasonable.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Also, is Max listening to this? Like...
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am.
Okay, but then tell us. I hate when people don't tell you vital information to stuff.
We didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Maybe, but...
Not really.
Laura can be understanding. I'm willing to allow Laura to be understanding on this playthrough, sir.
This thing once and for all.
By shooting all the werewolves?
We?
Am I now your friend?
Yeah.
Okay, let's be curious.
So, how is your family involved?
My family.
I'm half expecting him to get angry.
Well.
The sheriff starts to ease up.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
Oh my god, this guy is so painful to try and get the story from because he just jumps around it.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just
being werewolves in a well?
Rope.
That is a cool sounding band name. Werewolves in a well.
So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them.
Well, then don't jump in the well.
And what's the point of that?
I guess you're with family in a well?
You're the one at the top of the well with a rope and...
Why not pull them out?
Yes. I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it.
Just forget it.
Is he mad his story was badly told? They all went with everyone becomes a werewolf plan. They all went, I guess so. They went with the one like everyone become a werewolf except him.
Let's see how smart you really are.
Why? What? I love how like sensitive he is that she didn't like his she questioned the story, like clarified it.
Information.
Why not just tell me information?
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
You're a bad detective. Your job is to find stuff out and explain it to people.
Shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst.
Oh, do you mean my wall?
One by one leads lambs to slaughter. It stalks your breath, but shuns clear water.
Okay, so just...
Then should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first. When noon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No longer shall you face your blight,
right?
Or fear the dread of full moon's light.
Yeah. Keep reading.
That seems like a poor idea. It is free healthcare. It's a plan. Well, the family. So the werewolf, the well, the family, the well. I think the werewolf is the well.
Which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste. Perchance you'll save your cursed soul before infection takes its toll.
Okay, so the limb chopping is a viable option to avoid werewolfism. However, that's the opposite of what we want. I've always The old progenitor style. Yes, I've always hated that style where it's like the first one, you just have to kill the first and it undoes everything else. Because I'm like, that's so annoying for the first werewolf because it's worked so hard to make all these other people werewolves. And then you just kill it and all its hard work is undone. Like, that just seems unfair to the werewolf.
Starting to get the picture.
It's not a lot to go on.
Well, yes, werewolf. Laura, don't be stupid.
Frankly, it's shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
I don't know.
For fun.
But it's all we have to go on.
It's
Kill the werewolf that bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon.
So it has to be on the full moon that you kill the werewolf.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
Okay, but
I just want to cure Max.
You find the person who is the original
It's not as
werewolf and
straightforward
tie
as you
them
think.
up. Why didn't you kill it? Concern, am I infected? I want to know more about that, honestly.
So wait, if Max
well,
got me
in that
the eye,
case,
does
we
that
better
mean
figure out
I'm
where the
infected now
wolf
too?
is.
No. Scratches don't do it. Only bites.
Only bites.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
Why? Cynical, I don't believe you. No, like, he's now treating me the same way he's treating Max, so I genuinely believe him.
Me.
How do you know which werewolf it was?
Yeah.
I guess you
'Cause
have
you
to
studied.
hunt. What? Dude, sorry, hang on.
I haven't even started.
But you thought really hard about being a vet. Apparently that makes you, that's half the battle
Well, you're the
for
best
this guy.
option I got.
I guess, like,
I've been
if
hunting
you...
this damn white wolf under the full moon so long I start to think it
Oh,
doesn't
there you go.
exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way.
Yeah, become a werewolf too.
Whatever you believe, there's got to be some science. And you do science. Okay, I'm sort of coming around to liking the cop, because the cop's logic is you do science, therefore you must understand all the sciences. I love that. He's like, you did science once, therefore all science is yours. Figure out black holes. Look, take some time to think about all this.
I have had...
Back in the morning.
Dude, why? Why? We've been here for weeks. Why would you not just...
Seen enough?
No, he probably hasn't. He's a werewolf. He probably, like, let him learn more. You're a very He is such a confusing cop. Why is he being rude and sitting with his back to someone he's talking with? I don't know. He's such a confusing one. You did chemistry. How did this biological anomaly appear?
I word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
It's the Marvel logic. Like, one person who's the scientist. I believe him. Apprehensive. I'm not. I believe him. I saw what You went
I
werewolf.
believe him.
Yeah, like.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit.
Why?
I don't know what he wants.
Well, no,
He's a dirty
dude.
line kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Like, how is it easy for Laura to go, I accept werewolves are a thing, that's correct, but she's like, I don't think I accept the science part. Like, is Laura just going fully like, no, science would never betray us like that. That's not how science works, Laura. Like, the idea is that if there is a curse, there would be some kind of science involved. The bronze tank is just feeding. What do you do? Oh no, Shadow. Oh, I hate that. Like, the tank just runs in and feeds. And hello, Sphinx, how are you going? Is Chad dead yet?
Well,
he got kidnapped by hillbillies, if that helps.
He's had his chance to fix
but not
this.
yet. Feed them.
We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
We haven't seen him for a bit though. We haven't seen him for a bit, but we're confirming werewolves are real.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw what happened.
What? Like?
What I did to your eye.
Oh, like, were you inside, like, the werewolf part you saw?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Well, it's missing, sir. So, you...
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You obliterated it. And no one's taking her to a doctor.
I'm so sorry.
It's 12:30 and you just woke up. Well, congratulations on the waking up to a brand new day at the midday. It's a nice... I had a late sleep into myself as well. It's not like you're in control. Resigned, empathetic. No, it is him. Just because he's a werewolf
It's not
doesn't...
like you could have done anything to stop it from happening. It's not like you're in control.
Yeah, do that. Make him aware that it's him when he's still a werewolf. Make him...
You're not in control?
Of course not. Fuck. Laura, what are you saying?
I'm just trying to make sense
You wanted
of
to
it,
take my
that's
eye?
all. I didn't
Gave him a
mean
tablet with the
anything
video
by
on it. Ah, I see. Right. I see the issues. You might have trouble through.
Ooh, the counselor didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me. Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest.
So what is the cop's plan?
Shit.
What?
Why?
Well, why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's fucked up.
It is really messed up.
What was that?
Ooh. Yes. I want to hear more of this conversation. Oh wait, no, maybe if I'd let it drop. Okay.
You shot me. I'm telling Mom.
I think your lucky stars wasn't silver.
Right!
What's
So,
your plan?
okay,
Keep it here
he's the one
forever.
that attacked.
Handling it.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that...
You shot me, I'm telling Mom. Amazing. Amazing. Just kill that ugly Chad. Just kill the Chad. That right, it did seem a little saucy. That is the werewolf that bit Max. The werewolf that bit Max. Okay. So, now we know, but he's not the one we want to kill. Alright though. And what happened to the girl? All the girls are still alive. One of them is infected though. The others are covered in blood.
What do you think of that?
Oh, Nick turned into a werewolf and ripped Abby's head off, but we saved her.
Prison. Did you ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb.
Are
You
those
know it.
hikers? That.
How many people?
Travis, what are we gonna do now?
Whatever happened to? We're all in this together.
I say keep turning everyone into werewolves, bit by bit.
Shh, man. Let's go to my office.
If they're all werewolves, then everyone's safe during the full moon. Do you know what I mean? Like, if everyone changes, then you're all safe.
Max!
That seems to be the easiest
What
way
is
to
it?
do this.
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop.
Make society
Chris Hackett.
werewolves. Everyone werewolves.
Was he here to let us out?
No.
No, he's the werewolf.
It's done.
Max.
No more lost
Chris
sectors.
Hackett
Congrats,
is the
Ozzy.
one that
You've
bit
done.
you down
The
in
seal is
storm
yours.
shelter.
Why is the cop not a
Holy
werewolf?
shit, that's...
I'm guessing he didn't
Who would have guessed?
get bit. It is a bit confusing.
I mean, I guess thinking about it, I could have.
And yet you didn't.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Is he the one?
Yeah, then that's our cure.
So I would have thought it had to be okay. So it's not just right. So it's not just the original werewolf. It has to be the werewolf that bites you specific. I thought it was going to be like the original. So does that mean if like the counselor somehow cured himself, would that cure Max? Just not a fatal decapitation. We undid the decapitation. We undid the decapitation. Only a little decapitated. Thank you so much for dropping by, Electra. You have a fantastic rest of your time zone. The original We'll Get Them All is a pyramid scheme. Okay, so it is a pyramid scheme type thing. So, okay.
That's how we fix you.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
Murder. Yes.
Tomorrow we're getting out of here.
One way or the other.
I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
I love how bold that is. Like, I don't think that that's going to work, though.
Hey! Hey! Help her! Laura needs help!
Okay.
Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it.
We're just doing the old pretending to be injured. What?
What the hell's going on?
I'm faking it as an illness, sir. Hey, how am I... Oh, we've got the gun. Excellent. Okay. can we unleash Max now? Or are you just gonna leave Max? No, my gun. Bad man. Bad man, my gun now.
Give me the keys.
You don't have to do this.
Well, you've locked me up for long enough. Demanding. He wasn't nice
Shut
to
up.
us.
Keys.
Like, to be fair, he's been really mean to us. Now that he's being toxic and running junk into Zarya. Oh god, why? Well... Okay, I
regret that.
I think I will regret that, actually. I probably will end up coming to regret it. I honestly thought it would be like a warning shot. Like, do you know what I mean? I didn't think it would be a straight up shoot him. I thought she would like shoot near him type thing. But, alright, Laura, her first kill, everyone. I said that the new werewolf needs to kill its creator, not Laura. Why did you kill... I honestly didn't think it was going to kill him. Next time, don't mess with the person with the gun. He seemed keen to help you. I know, I don't wish I'd killed it. Like, I wish I hadn't killed him. I honestly thought it was going to be like a warning shot. I didn't think... Well, shoot. I mean, I did, that's the problem. Oh god. He also didn't take me to the hospital for my eye. Like, look. Oh, this is... Why lock the door, Laura? He's already wounded. There's no reason to lock the door.
Laura?
He's
Laura?
He's not a werewolf, so he is not going to heal.
I never knew you had it in you.
Well, Laura is a badass, Max. So, come on. Now you know, Max. I'll shoot you too. I'll shoot all of them if I have to. Yeah, he's...
What should we do about Sergeant Littledick?
Let's give him some alone time.
He's going to die! You can't just go around shooting people!
Okay.
Travis will kill you. Oh my god. Okay. Kill Travis! Murder him harder! That psychotic smile. Oh my god. I regret shooting Travis now.
We should grab our stuff.
We need silver ammo. He must have some around here.
I regret shooting Travis now. Because I thought he was going to bleed out, but I think they're like bullet wound of plot.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone.
Is it Travis? Oh god. I don't remember the bloody hand in the good path the witch showed you, just you stealing the keys. Yes.
It's
True.
coming from behind that door.
Okay. Well, I think we're probably gonna... Oh god, okay. I don't... Like, we're not gonna lose Laura right now, but I don't want to lose Laura at all. Here's the keys. Yeah, why? Laura's just got everything. Oh god. Okay. Let's go to Creepy Whispering. Alright, so the Creepy Whispering's helping us, I guess. It led us here. Well, weaponry. She does look better. She gets even better Sphinx. She gets like a proper eye patch later on. You might be surprised how different the good path and the Talos path are.
He makes them.
What is it?
The good path, I think, is completely
Shotgun
different to what
shells.
I've been doing.
He loads them with silver.
As I'm trying to, because
That's where he was last.
I consider the good ending, everyone's a werewolf. To me, that's going to be the good ending. We're all werewolves. Because I think everyone should be werewolves. It's already shown that they have great healing properties. So that would cure a lot of, like, issues with the healthcare system straight off the gate. And if you do that, like, that frees up a whole bunch of, like, you know, people's monies and that, because they don't have to pay for medical stuff. So turn everyone into Do you think the werewolf stuff, like, cures things like diabetes as well? Because if the werewolfism does, then that's really valuable. You could become so rich if you had werewolves and just convinced everyone to get on your werewolf health plan. It's a smart move. Honestly, we shouldn't be ending werewolves. We should be studying them for science. There's so much we could learn from them. She has every plot important item but no pockets. I know, right? She just has to carry all the items. Yeah, I played through it 5 times and they're actually surprisingly different. Okay, so they're like all drastically different. Like I'm looking forward to replaying it as well, just to see like the different paths. What Sphinx? Imagine if like just becoming a werewolf fixed all medical issues. It's a good plan, and then you can.
Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
I mean, willingly study them for the werewolves who are willing to be studied for
I just realized
science.
something. We're free.
Yeah, after like almost a month or so. Not until Chris is dead.
No.
The real question is, do they regrow their
We're not
appendix?
free until Chris Hackett is dead.
I'm very curious.
It doesn't look like we've got
My
much
favorite was
time.
the kill everyone, but I haven't
know,
successfully
you're right,
done the
but
turn everyone one.
Let's just take the one for now, huh?
The killing everyone would also be quite fun.
Celebrate when it's over.
It's just a free health pack, indeed.
We're going straight to Hackett's Quarry, and we're ending this.
So many hairy backs. Only during like the time that you change into a werewolf. Like, do you know what I mean? Because then they revert to being normal when they're not a werewolf. Like Max is perfectly normal now. But like, again, because if you just turn everyone into a werewolf, then everyone is safe during the full moon except for pets. So just make sure you lock up your pets. And then if everyone's a werewolf, you're now healthier and possibly live longer. Like, we don't know too much about it. And like, I just think that werewolfism is the way to go. There, she's a badass.
The island seemed like the best. Left Max at the island seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all.
Ah. So that's
it.
That's who
That's
Emma
the
ran into.
story.
So Emma runs into Max.
Don't all jump in at the same time.
Look, I would say you're crazy, except they've all seen proof.
Wait.
The
island?
They don't. These are nude werewolves. They don't have hair. Yes, these werewolves are naked. I would want cooler werewolves. So if I had an option, I would want them to be more furry ones. I think that would be neater. If I was in charge of the werewolf curse and dishing it out. Why does that mean you are going to kill one of your friends the next full moon? Wait, does that mean... No, not if they're all werewolves, punchline. That's the point. Turn your friend into a werewolf. Because the werewolves don't seem to be fighting each other. So go around, if you become a werewolf, go around and bite everyone who means anything to you of importance. And turn them into werewolves. And then that way, when the full moon comes, everyone can just go have a werewolf party. It would be great, because if all of society were werewolves, then you would have to, like you would have like every time there's a full moon, people would probably be like, okay, there's no working today, it's the turning into a werewolf day party. Like, that would be great. Like, once a month, everyone just has no work or anything because we're all turning into werewolves. Look, the more I think about it, the more I think the world would be a better place if we were all werewolves. Healthcare, once a month guaranteed time off. It's a great idea. Werewolfism. Werewolfism is it's the philosophy of werewolves. The problem is that you're starting to convince me. I know, like, when you really think about the werewolf thing, it's a great idea. I'm unclear if you can infect people when you're not a nude wolf person, though. This is true. You thought the game was about bears? You know, it is we thought it was about bears. See, this is the thing, though. With, biting the people, though, right, Greg? So what I thought about this. What you do is you find someone who is a werewolf, so in this case, Max. And you would have to build, like, some sort of, like, a way to hold them still. So when the full moon comes, you can just, like, put your hand in and have him do a bite. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could just restrain it, like, basically burrito his body up in metal or something like that. And then just so his head is free, nothing else is free. And then you just, like, feed a limb to his mouth. And then he just does a quick bite, you're infected, and then you have the next person come up, and you just have a whole night where this burritoed werewolf is just biting person after person after person. And then you're all infected, but nobody's dead. Then the next full moon, everyone gets turned to a werewolf. I think there's lots of ways to safely infect other people with it. Or if we do my other route, where we actually study the werewolves, we figure out what it is about the werewolves that do it, and you just take, like, I don't know, the werewolf saliva or something like that. Like, you milk the werewolf's mouth of saliva, and then I guess feed that to people. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways. There's more questions we have. Doctor, quick, this patient needs a full moon stat. Nurse, grab those mirrors and get the moonlight in here before we lose them. Exactly. You milk the werewolves with their saliva or something, because that must be what's doing it. And it's not just because their claws don't work, so it has to be the saliva. So, like, you know how, like, you milk a snake for venom? That's what they do. They milk snakes for venom. Do that with werewolves.
Like our island, like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Oh.
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma and he hasn't come back yet.
Yeah.
Neither of them has.
The werewolf ate us.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They're probably fine. They're not... Honest, they're not there now.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now. Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late.
What is too late? Like, it... Can you just kill him at any time?
After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal. But...
Ooh, okay, so we know we have to survive this part. I skipped the rest of the sentence because context makes it less funny to me. I mean, I brought up werewolf juice as a joke earlier. You see, there's logic. I think they have to be killed in werewolf form for the cure to work, but I'm not sure. Yes, it indicated that it has to be under a full moon, you have to kill the werewolf with silver. So, again, if you can't die except that once a full moon, even better reason to make everyone vulnerable on the full moon, because if we're all mindless werewolves, no one can plot to murder everyone else who's turned into werewolves. Why are you trying to cure this? Laura, it's a better idea if you just get turned into a werewolf. I want to know if her eye would regrow. That's really what I want to know, is if her eye will regrow. Because I want to know how beneficial it is to turning people into werewolves. Yeah, Max is a werewolf now and is probably going to attack you. Okay. Uh-oh.
Max?
Can I get her bitten
Hello?
here then? Oh. Okay. So... Hey, Max. Oh my god. She seriously is a badass. Oh my god. Max is not a very good werewolf. One fall and he's sort of like, ah. Okay, so you're coming for... So we just have to reach water, right? And if you reach water, you're safe. Oh. Oh, there's Max. Damn it! I didn't even get a chance for her to get bit. Hey, Max. They're so creepy with their like, that really human face is so creepy on the werewolf. I was really expecting more wolf than... What a sad little how. I mean, he seems like a bad boyfriend as well. I don't know if he was like, they were like, it's so hard to tell with them because we only know them in the prison and that.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot...
Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl.
Right, so that's why he didn't turn. We shot the wrong.
It turned back after I shot it when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
I ran on. Showbite? Wait.
He tried. I got away.
Yay! Oh yes! Okay! Yes! Excellent! Oh god, screw off, mate. God, I hate this guy.
We don't have much time.
Why do you have the gun at me? You know the other guy got bit too. He just took my gun. If Tyler's picked the nice dialogue options, Max is pretty cool. I'm so happy. Laura is infected. Everyone, Laura is infected. This is so good. I thought I was going to have to really struggle to get her bitten, but no.
So this is our new guest.
Hi.
Smell good, don't I? Go on, take a bite. Come on.
Oh. So this woman's a bit... Okay, this lady's a bit crazy. Smell good, don't I? She is very... I know it's behind an electric fence, but I would not taunt the captive.
Let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me!
Hey, it's Chad, everyone! Call the cops. Just plead.
Please let me go!
He's probably... I've been choosing the terrible options for Dylan, Greg. That's the problem. I've chosen every bad option for Dylan, in there, which, wait, no, hang on, that's a different one. Dylan's the one that I've gotten bit. No, I do like him. It's the guy who just stole the gun from Laura, who I've been choosing very bad lines with. This is Jacob, aka Chad. He does look like a Chad. He does look like a Chad. Jake. Yes, we call him Chad because the first time we saw him, he looked he's very Chad-like.
Please, please! Oh my God, why aren't you answering me?
I love that that's his concern.
Is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money, like lots of it. I mean, not really, but you could get some.
But he could get some.
Please, just let me go, please.
So does
I'm so sorry.
I didn't. He's so that guy's like confused. Into the pen I go. So, I don't think he's been bitten though. That can't be Jacob in the cage. Oh, Jake is Chad. Who's the kid we're listening podcast to his defining quality? Isn't that Ryan?
Hey! Hey!
Oh no, it sounds like there's a werewolf.
Hey, where are you going?
Wait.
Hey!
It's not in the cage. Oh, it's on a different cage. Okay. So, that's another person altogether down there. We don't know who that is. Hi. That's okay, you're locked in a cage. Put your hand in there, Chad. Put your hand in there and get bitten, Chad. Do it. Let it bite you, Chad. This sucks. Chad is not having a good time. He also got punched by Emma. We, in this playthrough, Greg had Emma punch him in the face. It was great. There are too many names for my limited amount of brain cells. I know, right? We, and renamed most of them. This sucks to be Chad. Just that werewolf staring creepily at him. Hey. Chad, grow your arm 8 feet to get bit. Exactly. Just do that. Grow your arm 8 feet, man.
Nosy little
Do the song.
rat.
I had a bad day.
Poking your nose where it
I had a
doesn't
very
belong.
bad day.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Okay.
Anyway, here we are again.
I think I actually found
Let's see
two
what
cards
you
this
brought
time,
me
which
this
is
time,
the most
shall
I've
we?
found. How hard are the cards to find, Greg? They are so hard to find. The Chariot.
The chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer.
That is a cool card.
Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases, foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases,
Okay.
they're not as safe as we think they are.
So don't go to car, is what I'm hearing. Don't go to car, right? Or unless...
Ah, the world. Often travelers' paths are direct, but sometimes it is not so simple. Sometimes they're intertwined with others. Compassion over anger. You will need
Because I know
friends where you're going.
I know the cops are mad at us and will
Not
murder us.
until we fall into the belly of the beast that we realize how perilous things can be.
Okay.
And the same question as always. Will you let me show you more?
And hello... Yes, Seymour. Hello, Rated. A hint on
Check
finding cards.
or
Yes,
woe?
please. If you got a hint on trying to
Only
find them,
one
I would
future
appreciate
can
that,
be
sure.
seen. Choose.
Oh. Shoot. The Chariot or the World? Do you know what? I really want to know about the Chariot. I've not had the option yet. This is the most cards we've found. Okay, so I know he's infected. Oh, okay.
You'll be seeing me a few more times before the night's over.
Excellent.
I look forward
If
to
you hear
that.
crows, there is a card in
As
close
long as
proximity.
you
Oh!
Follow the right path.
Excellent! That makes sense. Thank you, Rated. Thank you. I think where the world is Laura. Is Lorna? Laura? The world is Laura? Laura is the world. That is handy to know. Okay. Because we are... So Laura is infected. So if we're... There's 9 characters in total, right? So Laura and Max, both are now infected. Max full werewolf.
Where is Chris Hackett?
Shut up.
Wow, rude.
He is rude, and he stole your gun.
Murdered Kaylee.
We have been over this.
I didn't murder Kaylee, I murdered a werewolf. Yes, be uncertain.
Caitlin, what do?
Oh, wow, real strong showing on the leadership front.
Laura doesn't respect you. I have managed, this is like I think the 3rd character I have managed to make go, this person has lost respect for Ryan. I am not playing nicely, apparently.
Oh, no way. I am not getting involved. This is all you, buddy. Look, just think about everything that's happened tonight, okay?
Give her back the gun. Seriously. You said you heard a woman.
Hold up, you said you heard a woman crying when you escaped?
I like that he's the one flipping out the most.
What do you know?
The others are on board pretty fast, but the conspiracy guy...
the ghost story you told us about, right, Caitlin?
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
And you all should be convinced. You saw someone turn. Suspicious. Let's not be aggressive.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help.
I never spoil someone's playthrough. Wouldn't want it done to me. Thank you, Rated. I do appreciate it. It's I'm having a lot of fun guessing on what's happening through this. Didn't you not know that either, Greg? Well, there you go. You've helped me and Greg, Rated. Thank you. Okay, why did I want the bracelet? Is it...
Worst case scenario, this should give you a fighting chance.
And this will kill them?
Okay.
For good?
Yeah.
But what if it's Nick or someone?
Like I said, worst case scenario.
Well, Abby, do you want to keep your head? Because we accidentally lost it once already, so
Put that fucking thing down before you hurt someone.
Yeah, please don't point the gun at Laura. We like Laura, and now we're not in a back scene, so she can die. Now we have to be nervous, everyone, because Laura could possibly die. She's no longer protected by plot.
Come on. Where does Chris Hackett live? When he's not at camp, I mean.
Creepily in the woods. I wouldn't tell you. That seems so childish.
What makes you think I know that?
Yeah, it's weird how much Ryan knows about him.
Counselors, right? You've spent the last 2 months here. He's not in the storm shelter. I'm clearly getting nowhere hunting him in the woods. I need a place to start.
I love that she's just running around the woods hunting werewolves. Like, goddamn.
I think that spooky house behind these woods.
That's...
Dude!
What? What? Like, why are you why is Ryan not believing? Have you thought about not killing him? Compassionate, maybe there's another way. Let's go compassionate.
Listen, there could be another way. Have you thought about that?
I played this 8 times and platinumed on PlayStation 5. Love these super massive games. They're so good. I think you're a big fan of Until Dawn then? Question, so, because I know that there's a few different playthroughs rated, that people do, like, I'm trying to turn everyone to a werewolf because I really, really want to, and there's some people, like Greg was saying, like, Greg did one where everyone died. What was your favorite playthrough you did? Was it, like, everyone alive, everyone died? Did you have, like, one that you're like, that was my favorite story from it? Obviously, there are no spoilers, but the general gist of what you did.
About nothing else.
It's like 100 meters away. She must not have been looking far. I know,
Look,
right?
When the sun comes up, I am stuck until
What about
the
that
next
spooky
full moon.
house?
So is Max. So is anyone else he's bitten.
How is that our problem?
Why don't you
Your
ask your
friends-
friends in the woods?
And don't forget about Nick, dude.
And also, Dylan has been bitten.
any closer when-
Like, they're all acting like Dylan hasn't been bitten, but the werewolf came down from the ceiling and munched on him super duper hard. The guy has a massive injury. Like,
spray you two with cold water.
Slash, I'm going to
Just
infect you
stand up
all.
here.
This very much concerns you.
I'm running out of time. If I can't find Chris Hackett, then a lot more people are going to get hurt.
That's the plan, Laura. We want to infect everyone. How am I going to...
Yeah, what they said.
No, bring him. Chris has nothing to do with this. Aggressive, no way you're going alone.
I'm
Friendly.
gonna show you that Chris Hackett has nothing to do with this.
He really
wanted
loves
us to
Chris.
Stay inside tonight. He wanted us safe.
In fact, it was pretty cool.
you think.
Nice. Keeping everyone alive is probably the toughest. Okay.
Fine.
I remember in
Do whatever
Until
you
Dawn,
want.
that was very hard as well. Keeping everyone
You saw
alive.
what happened to Nick. He was bitten.
Everything's gonna be fine. That cop car you stole.
And I have lost technically
Where is it?
2 people in this, but I got
Ditched
the.
in the lake.
Why?
It was a stolen cop car.
You're gonna have to try and fix him.
I also shot the cop, so probably don't want to be attached to him at all.
How long do you have?
On your clues and
An
evidence you
hour
find. Oh,
or
so
two?
that
I
actually
don't
also
know.
affects the
Doesn't
ending.
seem
I
like
thought
an
it was just
exact science.
choices. Jesus,
Then we better
there
get
was a lot
going.
more to this game than I thought. Because I really thought it was just like the choices you made, but the clues in that count. Damn, I'm very bad at finding clues. In their eyes make it look like they all have a glaucoma sometimes. I know what you mean. Everyone is always hard in these sorts of games. Good to make those endings worth it. This
Are
is
you
true.
sure this is the right way?
Pretty
You're
sure.
detecting some
Yeah.
tension between
Pretty
these
or
two?
definitely?
Just a little bit.
What do I look like? A tour guide?
His face is finally clean because it's raining. Have you been there? Suspicious, this doesn't feel right. Inquisitive.
Have you actually been there before?
I mean, no.
Ah,
Wait,
okay.
seriously?
I know as much as you do.
Okay, so he's not been there, so he's just maybe taking me in the wrong direction.
How well do you know Chris Hackett?
Weirdly,
Mr. H,
he's very
well.
attached to him.
Like you're pretty sure we're going the right way?
When I first came to camp, I was going through some personal shit, and Mr. H helped me sort it out. He's a good guy. You don't know him like I do.
Good guys can also be
You don't know him
werewolves.
at all.
Okay, jeez.
I'm still wanting.
Pet.
Why are you like this?
I should ask you the same thing.
Look, I don't think anybody knows anybody, not really.
Well, I know Mr. H, and he never hurt any of us.
Yeah, but if
Well,
he's a
I know
werewolf,
for
he
a
would.
fact he's not the good guy you think he is.
All he does is try to help people. That's what his whole camp is all about, to help
Well,
the kids.
if he really wanted to
don't
help
doubt it.
kids, he wouldn't run a camp when there's the possibility of
You know
turning
what
into
I
a
have to
werewolf.
do, right?
I know. But only if we can't talk to him.
He's gonna die talking to him,
Can't
isn't
find
he?
another way.
Killing everyone was harder than saving everyone, in your opinion. Really, Greg? Like, the game just didn't want them to die? I would have thought it'd be... Yeah. I killed half my first playthrough and saved everyone second, then I went after achievements. Did you also rate it get Emma killed in the treehouse where you open the trapdoor and the werewolf falls down on your face? Because technically that happened to me on this. I just undid it. But Greg was saying that was also his first death of Emma. My first play all but 2 people died, and I was actually trying to save everyone. Oh no, Greg. You were trying to save them and they all died. I did that in Until Dawn. I was trying to save everyone, and I only saved Sam and one random guy. I was like, how is it so hard to save people? Look at that lovely full moon, summoning all the werewolves out for us.
There it is. Hackett House.
So he lives in some
Very
redneck
creepy.
mansion with his redneck family in the ass crack of the woods.
Because of the
Look
quick
at
time
this
events,
place.
I
No,
failed
but
some of them very
That's where his
poorly.
mom lives, I think.
No, because I'm all about searching, so you went into the bag. Oh, you went into the bag.
Thank you for
Fair.
answers.
So you're like, I'm
Probably
protected.
The best place to start.
So, wait, how do we get there?
What do you mean?
In the
How
house.
do we get to the house?
Like, is there a...
That's a really good question.
That is a very,
Maybe we just don't.
defensive fence. Dude, do you realize that... Does this guy not get it?
Look, I understand Chris.
This is
your
why
friend.
Laura
If
is
there
like
was
this.
another way, I'd tell you.
You're not helping, dude. Like,
Yeah. Laura, Chris is a good man.
This
and
isn't
he can
about
still
good and
be a
evil,
werewolf.
Ryan.
Just how can you be so certain?
If I let my conscience slow me down now, everything gets a lot worse for everyone. Believe me, if there's another way, I'm all for it.
Like, that there is another way, Laura. Everyone becomes werewolves, then you're all safe.
You're on a timer, remember? Must be another way across somewhere.
Oh, good.
Careful, it's gonna go.
We found the other way. There you go. Oh, Jesus, that is a fall. Oh, it's in the water. Okay, that's... Oh, it's gonna suck for Laura soon. That would be the one bad thing, is the,
Holy shit! Are you okay?
Jesus.
Laura?
Laura, do you want to... Okay, I'm guessing the water's getting to her then. Okay, yes, good. Good. She is totally gonna change. Abby, was your first dead? Was the head ripped off, by Nick? Any scares tonight? No scares tonight, Ozzy. No scares tonight. You guys scared me all out from October. Though that whisper one was actually pretty close, then I will admit. I think Chad was your first death. Chad and then Emma. You lost Chad first. I could have lost Chad. I'm trying to think where I could have lost Chad. Interesting. Head fell off. Head gone. I remember in Until Dawn doing the final fight 10 times because I did not know the controller was listening to me as I swore and triggered the boss monster. That's hilarious. Punchline, that is hilarious.
Oh my god, Laura.
My injury is gone.
Jesus, Marion, jazz hands.
I'm sorry, that's what surprises you. Wait, is your eye back? Is your eye back?
What are you doing?
Relax, look.
Yes! Okay, the eye goes back. That means that my plan to turn everyone into werewolves is the best idea, and everyone should become a werewolf because it can regenerate lost limbs even before, or like organ tissue at least, even if it happens before you get bitten by an extended period of time, because that was an old wound. So, 1, Laura can now definitely go and be a vet, and the animals won't be weirded out by one eye. But 2, my plan to make werewolfism the main thing that everyone is a good and solid plan with many health benefits. Excellent. Do you care if I tell you how Chad died? No, tell me how Chad died, Greg, because since I'm past that part, I won't count it as a spoiler, because I've already gone past that part of the story. Where are her scars now? No, how cool about her scars! You're right, punt. Damn it, her scars were cool. Alright, but I fix, you know what, healthcare plan is still good.
You have grandma?
Okay.
No shit.
She's like, hooray, I can see it. This
Can you
is
see yellow in my eyes?
Yes, this is really bad for Dylan, ma'am.
Define yellow.
Shit. We haven't got much time.
This is very bad for Dylan. Dylan, you want to get out of here. I don't, because I'm a werewolf. Wait, is that me in the cage staring at Chad? Like, do you know how there's the guest that they put in there? Do they capture Laura and put her in the cage? She's really digging the violence, so it would make a great werewolf. I know, she'd make a perfect werewolf. She's brilliant. So when you jump into the water to get the part he took from the car, you can get tangled up in some razor wire, and if you bomb the quick time, he gets stuck and drowns.
This must be part of the old working quarry.
Oh. Interesting death. Okay, he gets stuck and... What a way to go for Chad. He drowns. Okay. So... This is a lovely little area. This is actually, like... I know, like, they don't like bodies of water, but this would be a nice little swimming hole. Do you know what I mean? Like, it totally looks like horror monsters would live there, though, and come and get you, but it looks very cool. I'm, like, desperately listening for crows now. Rusty tools. Give one to Ryan?
These must have been from the quarry days.
Like,
no duh.
The fact that Ryan doesn't have a weapon.
For years.
Even if you can't kill a werewolf, it will be slowed down if you put some holes into it. So, like, seriously, somebody grab a weapon. They shockingly are very anti-weaponizing themselves. Like, they're like, a gun is the only way we could possibly defend ourselves. I'm like, no, just like, a pickaxe, anything that would be, like, a slight stabbing. Do you know what I mean? Emma was the only one that's used anything else. What the hell was that noise? The hell was that weird noise? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So I wonder if her magic phone survived that plunge. Well, this is Laura, so Laura doesn't have the magic phone. She just looks like the one that does. Ah, the screaming lady. But why the hell is there razor wire under the water in the literal goddamn swimming hole? Come on, Hackett. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to protect the children. That's a really good point, Greg.
Like
Why
she's
is there
warning us
wire there?
Or guiding us.
I think she's guiding us. I actually think that the hag, so to speak, is helping us. Because so far, she's helped Laura.
Shit.
Ooh. A very old area.
Has anyone heard that?
No, they can't have done.
I mean, it's right underneath.
This place is not up to code.
So,
I mean, if the code is literally crumbling to the ground, then I think it's.
if they wanted to stay safe, could they all just take their canoes out into the middle of the lake and just wait for daytime to come? Because that seems like if the wolves don't like water, and it's not a case of like they'll swim if they have to, but a literal they are terrified of it. Why not just take a boat and swim out into like the middle of the river? Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like the werewolves have a ranged attack. The cutscenes are weird here. Her eyes alternate between blue and yellow. Maybe it's her turning her werewolf on and off. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, it seems like that would be the easiest way to survive, right? His pants are ironed and his shirt looks pressed. Priorities, dude. He wants to make sure that he is dressed to the nines. Oh, great. Thanks. Yay! Now bite him. No. Why did you push it? Wow. That was a really aggressive push off of him.
I could really do with a hamburger right about now.
Stop being weird.
She's hungry, dude. Hungry for flesh. Hungry, Laura, hungry. Is this where Dylan... I feel like this is... I'm going to lose Dylan. Because if it comes down to Laura or Dylan, I'm picking Laura. Like, there's no... do you know what I mean? There's no way I'm picking Dylan over Laura. She's way too cool.
Whoa.
Stop looking over the edge, sir. Is there any... No, I'm not missing anything. Ooh, hello.
Do you think actually something is in here with us?
Yes.
Either that or this route isn't as disused as we thought.
There's a part of the scalp. I'm hoping Laura is safe because she werewolf. And the other werewolves can sense it. So I'm hoping that's what happens. But Ryan, this is really bad for you. I've just seen the time as well, so I'll get it to the next section, then we'll have to call it there for now, because I do normally call it at about 10. I just really love Laura's story.
Where's Cave out?
Look who's finding their funny bone.
Okay, I liked that. It's great to joke about that when you think there's a monster going around scalping people.
So what's your deal then?
What do you mean?
The whole mysterious, brooding loner thing. It doesn't
She
quite
possessed
fit with
clown
that. I love
vibes.
my camp leader vibe.
So I don't fit into the right box, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Inquisitive, what box would that?
And what box would that be?
Nothing. Forget it.
Do you always do that?
Do what?
Start to engage in a conversation and then just immediately record.
I love
Maybe I
Laura
don't
so
wanna
much.
talk to you anymore.
Oh wow, charming. I am assuming you're single?
Yeah? Why?
No reason.
She's weirdly brutal out of nowhere. Like,
This way. I see a light.
That's not always a good thing.
Or you can just hang out here. Up
Take
to you.
what's your plan, mate? Like, okay, so can
Someone's been eating
confirm.
their spinach?
Okay, that's weird. Can confirm they have strength, right? So why was Max so easily controlled by the cop? Not sure if you know this, but when looking at clues in menu, if you have an exclamation on the right, you can highlight and press to piece your clues together. I did not know that. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Rated. Laura tearing him apart even before she goes wolf. I know, right? Like, so it's if you have the Escler podcast to stop investigating. You can highlight and press to piece your clues. Oh, actually, you want to return? I don't want that. That was by accident. How? Like on the. want to check the tarot cards, actually. Yeah, we have missed so many tarot cards. I actually kind of forgot about this section. I get so into the game. Oh, besides our state of the art swimming pool stands our pool house, allowing campers the privacy required to dry off and get dressed after splashing around the pool. Lockers to safely store their belongings. Campers can jump right in. That's where they are. Okay. That's cool. There's the evidence. Oh, right. Clues. Oops. Yep. Oh, okay. Right. The fire of Haram Skaram 6 years ago took the lives of many, and it's rumored to have been arson. No wonder it made the front page. Okay, and it's like here if that's the exclamation mark. Okay.
So.
Hang on, Laura. I didn't mean to actually get out of that. Go back to clues. Charge sheriff's badge. Okay, what's... The previous sheriff was killed in the fire 6 years ago, so presumably it belonged to him. Travis must have... Ah. Oh, this is cool. Kaylee's dead. However happy they once were, that's all changed now. Yeah, I probably didn't need to kill Kaylee. Sorry. But again, Laura, I wasn't in control of you at the time. Today's, according to the names printed below, two of the boys in the picture, C. Hackett and T. Hackett, Chris and Travis, they're brothers. I like that clue.
The collapsing nightmare tunnel first, or shall I?
Not that. Yes, I 100% thought I'd clicked the right one, and then wasn't even looking at the top of the thing. But there we go. Oh yes, tarot card. Where? Okay, he's just walked off without us. There you go. I feel like this is a danger zone for Laura. Like, I feel like death is waiting around every corner.
Promising.
It does. Look, there's a way out there to the left. This is amazing. This house is amazing, though. Like, imagine having this on your property. A random sewing machine downstairs. Guys, why don't we just crawl through the hole? Like, I would crawl through that. That looks like a way out. If there was ever a way out. Do you know what I mean? Like, look. Just break the bricks or something. There has to be something down here for that. No? Okay. Oh, hang on. What else is around here? What else can we find?
Careful. Splinters.
I don't think that matters anymore to Laura.
Thanks. I'm fine.
Have we got?
Found the party.
Alcohol. From Prohibition. These are rum-running tunnels.
That would make that liquor almost 100 years old. Probably still good.
Good. Try vintage.
Do you want to get drunk while the werewolves are chasing us?
The Hacketts were bootleggers.
Makes sense. I guess when the Quarry shut down, they branched out.
Come on.
So the Hacketts would be rich? Does vintage apply to consumable? I think so. I'd assume it. Do you know what I mean? Like vintage alcohol. It's been aged for many, many years.
Think this is it?
Beats me. I'm pretty much completely lost.
Why didn't we escape through the hole?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, gotta go. The gym. Enjoy eating that camp council. We are rooting for you. Thanks so much for dropping by, Punchline. Enjoy the rest of your time zone and the gymming. I shall kill/eat the counselor very much. I look forward to it. I actually will be probably wrapping it up around now because it seems a good part because I do normally call it at about 10. Let's just get this to load into the next section so we... Oh, cool, we're doing Caitlin! It's been ages since we were actually Caitlin. Alright. So let's just have a quick look at the intro. Where... Oh, that's right, she has the gun now. Okay.
I am touched by your support.
And Raiden, thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate that. And for your tips as well. Thank you so much. We'll just let them do the opening. So obviously we'll be back on Thursday this week, everyone, to do more of the Quarry. My bad.
That's kind of my bad. Had a bit of a tumble with one of the locals.
All right, so I'll call it there because otherwise the problem is I'm just going to keep going. Like, I like this game. I just get too invested in the game and I'll just keep going and going and going. But we'll be back Thursday with more of the Quarry. I don't know if we'll finish it on Thursday. If we don't, it'll continue until Saturday, obviously. But I do like this one. I love it so much, Greg. I love werewolves and I love games like this so much. Just games where you can pick your options like this, they're just so much fun. And then you've got the whole thing of like the werewolves in it, which is awesome, and infecting and biting them. And it's not just like death, it's like they can become a werewolf, and it's so good. But yes, I'm so invested in the story. I'm so invested in the story as well. They've done such a good job in making this one. But a giant thank you all for jumping in and joining me tonight, and a big thank you to those who do lurk and who do watch my VODs as well. I do really appreciate it. You all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone, wherever you all are, and I will see you next time. Bye!